Have you ever experienced this strange feeling? Someone who is no longer in your life. No messages, no calls, no conversations, and yet they live in your mind. You wake up, and they are your first thought. You go through your day, and they quietly appear in the smallest moments. You try to sleep, but their energy lingers in the silence of your room. You don't understand why. You tell yourself to move on, but your heart refuses. Why does someone who's gone still stay inside you? Why does their absence speak louder than their words ever did? The truth is, when someone is always in your mind without any communication, it's not coincidence. It means something. It speaks to something deeper than words. Sometimes it means they left an emotional imprint. When someone touches your heart deeply, through love, kindness, or even pain, they mark your soul. The brain remembers what the heart felt strongest. That's why you still think of them. Because emotion leaves fingerprints, and yours still remember their touch. Sometimes it means there's unfinished business. A story that ended too soon. Words left unsaid. Feelings left unspoken. And your mind keeps circling back. Not because it's weak, but because it's searching for closure that never came. The silence doesn't end it. It only makes the heart wonder what could have been. Sometimes it's a bond beyond logic. You think of them, and suddenly they call. You dream of them, and later find out something happened in their life. It's not magic, but connection. Energy doesn't disappear when people walk away. It just changes form. Two souls once connected can still whisper through silence. You can feel their energy, and that's why they appear again and again, as if your hearts are still in quiet conversation. But sometimes it's not even about them. It's about you. When someone stays in your mind, they might represent something inside you. A desire, a wound, a dream. They become a mirror reflecting your own emotions, your longing, your need for closure, your hunger for love. It's not always that they're thinking of you. It might be that you are trying to understand yourself through them. And sometimes, it's the universe reminding you of the law of attraction. Whatever you focus on, you draw closer. When you think of someone constantly, you're sending energy toward them. That energy can find them, in dreams, in thoughts, or even in real life. You are, without words, communicating through energy. That's why, in some strange way, thinking of someone can also mean they're thinking of you too. But the hardest truth is this: your mind and heart are at war. The mind says, forget them. The heart whispers, they still matter. You pretend you've moved on, but inside you're still holding their shadow. And the more you try not to think, the louder their presence becomes. Because silence is not the end of connection. It's the space where longing echoes the loudest. Yet even in that ache, there is meaning. Sometimes people appear in your thoughts again and again, because your soul is trying to teach you something through them. Maybe patience, maybe acceptance, maybe the art of letting go. They don't always come to stay. Sometimes they come to awaken something inside you. Until you learn the lesson, your heart keeps their image close, like a reminder you can't ignore. And yes, there are moments when energy itself becomes language, when two souls still send signals through the invisible. You can't see it, you can't explain it, but you feel it. That's not imagination, it's resonance. The quiet pulse between two energies still connected beyond distance or time. Spiritually, it might mean your souls are still traveling together for a reason. Some bonds are karmic, unfinished lessons returning to be healed. Until that energy is balanced, you'll feel their presence. Not to punish you, but to remind you. Growth is never silent. So what should you do when someone lives in your mind without communication? Don't run from it. Don't fight it. Instead, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, what do they represent in me? Love? Pain? Regret? Hope? If you can, find closure. If you can't, write it, pray it, let it out. Then slowly turn the energy back to yourself. Let that memory become a teacher. Let it strengthen you, not haunt you. Because if they're meant to return, they will. And if not, life will fill the silence with new meaning. When someone is always on your mind without any communication, it means the connection still lives. In memory, in emotion, in energy. It doesn't mean you're supposed to be together, but it does mean they've touched your soul in a way that silence could never erase. So instead of fearing those thoughts, honor them. They're proof that your heart is still alive, that you've loved deeply, and that the universe is reminding you of how powerful invisible connections can be. Sometimes, thinking of someone constantly is simply love's quiet way of showing you how unforgettable a true connection really is. Welcome to Mind Decode Hub. If you're curious about the hidden truths of the mind and heart, subscribe for more stories that change how you see love, life, and yourself.